Hi, it's Elden for the Mind Body Project. Welcome back to day number 13. So 13 out of 20. So we're going to continue on with the Mindset for Success series. So today, if you are not willing to learn, no one can help you. If you are determined to learn, nobody can stop you. Yeah, so that is the theme of today. There's so many people out there, it's like you have to realise the way that people view learning is something like an education where it comes to you sitting there doing a course, or you're sitting there doing a something where you have to take an exam for. So many people view learning in that context, and they don't really know how to, because we're not really taught how to really learn. We're taught how to pass exams. So if I asked you about learning strategies, you probably wouldn't even know what you do or how you learn. A lot of the time, it's like I read a bit of information and then I understand it, and that's apparently learning. Yeah, that's apparently what it is. Understanding something is learning. Yeah, that's not. See, there's a difference between knowing the path and walking the path. Yeah, knowing the path is like your understanding. Walking the path means you know how to do it. Yeah, that's the difference between those two things. So you've got to understand, if you're determined to learn that way, if you're determined to be able to do some things differently, then you're going to get different results, and nobody can stop you. Yeah, so education is not about being able to do things that, or learn things that you didn't know. It's not about learning things or understanding things that you didn't know before. It's about being able to do something different that you didn't know how to do before. So it's about being able to do something different, because when you can do something different, you've learned it in the muscle and your brain. Your neurology's learnt it. When I understand something, that's going to be, tomorrow it's going to be gone. You're going to forget about it. You tell me, the things that you've learned at school now, do you remember how to do most of that stuff? No? But walking, do you remember how to walk? Do you remember how to talk? Because you do that constantly. You do it. Yeah, something that you do. Once you know how to ride a bike, you know how to ride a bike. Yeah, because you've done it. Imagine taking an exam like riding a bike. Yeah, but you never went on one. Do you think that would be different? Do you think you'd remember that? Do you think you'd be able to do it? No. So, but no one can. If you're adamant that you don't want to learn anything, then that's fine. Yeah, you can show a horse to water, you can't make it drink. Yeah, if you don't want to learn anything new, then that's up to you. Yeah. You're really up to you. But if you really want to go out there and you're determined to go and learn, how does this work? How do I get these results? How do I do this? Yeah? How are these people successful? If you're really, really determined to do that, and if you have a passion, a burning passion and you're really curious about how people do that, then you're going to get results better than a person who's not willing to learn. Yeah. I like to learn from all different sides, because I made the mistake of just only learning one way before. Yeah, I learned one way and I got caught out big time, big time. So I learned, hang on a minute, you can't do that. So I was blocking everybody else out. I was only doing the scientific way. I was doing scientific, because I got taught that at school, that's the only way that counts. Yeah, I did that. But then I got caught out, big style. And since then my learning has grown exponentially. It's been fascinating what I've learned. I'm very curious about things, but what I realised is that you have to be able to do things. So learning includes doing it. If you can't do it, then you don't really, in my head, you don't know it. Understanding doesn't mean anything. It's like some things I know how to do, but I don't understand it. Yeah? And you don't have to, people think, you have to understand it to be able to benefit from it. You don't have to understand things to benefit from them. You just do not. Do you understand electricity? Do you understand how your car engine works? Yeah, you don't have to understand, but you have to be able to do it. Yeah. So once you understand, once you realise what there is to learn, once you're determined to go and learn things, then you're going to find that your results are going to be changing dramatically. But nobody, you can have the best teacher in the world, the best therapist in the world, best coach in the world. If you're not willing to learn, if you're not willing to learn, nobody out there, anywhere, is going to help you, because you have the power.